Hi, and welcome to the Night Vision Show. On this week's episode, Tim from Scott Country International is taking a look at the brand new Zeiss DTI thermal imaging range. But first, we head down to the New Forest where Richard is out on the Boar using the new Pulsar Thermion DUO XP50 LRF Pro, as well as the new HikMicro Raptor RQ75 Pro.
Hi, this is Richard from Scott Country International here with my pal Willie. Say hi, Willie.
How you doing?
So this is an exciting one. We have left Ayrshire and we're on our way to the Forest of Dean to meet with young Thomas, who's taking us out on wild boar. So we've got all the latest Scott Country kit with us. So hopefully it's going to be a successful night, and certainly for the first time for me. Willie, what about you?
Aye, first time as well.
First time for you, so hopefully we'll see something and maybe even better get something. So 6-hour trip, but I'm sure it'll be worth it. So I'll catch up with you all later when we arrive at the destination, which is the Forest of Dean. Bring it on. So we're here at the Forest of Dean. Lovely to meet you, Thomas.
Good to meet you too. Glad
Willie and I have just arrived, and Thomas very kindly let us use his range. We're here with a couple of 308s. I'm using tonight the Pulsar Thermion DUO LRF XP50 PRO. This is the one with the 640 by 480 25 millikelvin net D sensor on it, and I've put one down the range at 100 metres, and luckily it was spot on, Thomas.
Yeah,
so it's looking good,
looking good. It was.
And you'll let Willie use this rifle tonight?
Yeah, so tonight we got the Thermion DUO XP50 with the colour day screen and the thermal mode as well. Again, we put one down range of that and it was absolutely spot on. It's brilliant. At 100 yards, it's too easy almost.
Brilliant, brilliant. And we'll be spotting tonight with I'm using the HikMicro Raptor RQ75 Pro Thermal 640 by 512 sensor on it. It's got a 3,600 metre detection range. Now, Thomas has got an amazing view up here at the range. Goes for miles across a valley up to the Forest of Dean, and these things really come into their own, didn't they?
2,000 yards and you can spot there.
Yes.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, really, really good. Probably for what we're using tonight, a bit overkill because we'll be stationary and we're expecting the pigs to come into about 100 metres, but we'll get some footage with them anyway. And you're using, Thomas?
I got the Zeiss DTI 640 with a 50mm lens on it. Again, it's probably got, I think it's got a 2,000 yard detection range, a 2,000 metre detection range. Like you say, probably again a bit overkill, but for the clarity and identification, you can't get too much, can you? So
tremendous. So Thomas was out last night, weren't you, Thomas?
Yeah, we were out last night. I was out Friday night. I shot 2 boar, and then Saturday morning I shot 2 more, and then last night we shot another one with a huge 123 kilo pig. Which was good fun, but fun doesn't stop now. We're going to carry on.
So you're guaranteeing us both tonight, Thomas?
as much as a guarantee as you're ever going to get, I think.
Listen,
so.
We're going to get all set up, taking Thomas for a bite to eat. Yeah, the least we can do, and then we'll be heading up to the bait station, I guess.
Yeah.
And we'll see how we get on. So join us later. Really exciting stuff. Cheers, Thomas.
No problem. Brilliant.
Garden? Yeah, in the garden.
What weight was it, Thomas?
124 kilos.
124 kilo boar, and someone's got him last night on the edge of the Forest of Dean here. And the forest stretches that way, Thomas?
Yeah, that way for a few miles that way.
Some view. And what's that? Is that the Severn away in the background?
That's the River Severn, and that's the Cotswolds in the distance up there.
Phenomenal. The ground and the topography of it is just beautiful up here. It really is. Beautiful place. We've just arrived in the stand and there's boar in already. So the boys are going down. Well, he's going to take first shot. That's where they are feeding just now, up the hillside. We'll say, oh, Willie boy, all good to go. You can just make out the bait station there. That's the bait that Thomas has been putting down, and the boar normally come from the left. So it's just sitting wait now. The CT1 Recon sticks, solid as a rock, and the Thermion DUO. So it's 10 to 9, just approaching 9 o'clock. 308 in the sticks. Young Thomas ready with his Zeiss to record. Come on the pigs. So coming up now has to be one of the most exciting moments of my hunting career. Coming from the left hand side, looking through the Raptor RQ75 Pro thermal binoculars, I see this massive ghostly like apparition coming through. You don't really get full appreciation here for it, but through the thermal, it was absolutely massive. Can't imagine what a 125 kilo pig would look like. This one must be about 50 to 60 kilo, so half that size. But anyway, just really, really massive and coming through the trees. So my heartbeat was starting to go. Now, I was given first shot to Willie, so he was he had the choice of taking the big animal if it comes out, and I was to wait my turn. So just waiting to see the first wild boar appearing on the bait station. Really, really exciting. You can see the small bird up there in the trees actually jumping about, and here she is in all her glory. Quite phenomenal to see for the first time. This is my view through the Thermion Pro LRF XP50 Pro while Willie takes out the big sow, and I'm trying to figure out which one I'm going to take once he has the shot taken, which animal to choose next. That's a whole family of pigs eating away quite happily on the bait that Thomas had put down on the previous nights for us coming down specially. So a massive thanks to him for making this a magical experience. You can imagine the pace of my heart here. Absolutely racing. And you can see the quality of the XP50 Pro there shining through. Now here's me taking my shot on my pig. Dispatched it comfortably behind the ear. The end of a quite incredible night. We've got 2 boar down, and just like to say thanks to Rich, Max and of course Thomas for the invite down to the Forest of Dean. Willie got the first big boar, a big sow, and I followed up with a small male, which is actually better eating, so that's why I went for it. But a massive thanks. I had no idea the work that goes into an operation like this. The products you've seen and you'll see in the footage, I think we had about 4 or 5 thermals going, but obviously was using these Raptors with a 75mm lens, just incredible. Thomas was recording with you also using the Zeiss as well at one point.
640.
And obviously I was using the Thermion XP Pro, and Willie was using the Thermion DUO.
Yeah, XP50.
So we've got lots of footage for you, 2 boar down. Quite an incredible night at Forest of Dean. Huge thanks to these guys, and everything you've seen us use tonight, the footage you've seen, all these products are available on scottcountry.co.uk. And this has been the Night Vision Show from the Forest of Dean, from 2 happy Scotsmen and 3 brilliant Englishmen. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.
International. What we're going to talk about today is the full lineup of Zeiss handheld thermal spotters. We're going to start down at sort of the lower end range, from the DTI 125 up to the 335. Now these are 384 by 288 sensor, with sub 35 millikelvin net D, ranging from a 930 detection range up to a 1300 meter detection range. All in a very similar body. All that changes much in that is the field of view, what you're getting with different focal lengths, ranging from the 19mm up to the 35mm. Then we're going to move on to the higher end, so the 435. And what you're getting with the 435 is a 640 by 512, 12 micron, sub 25 millikelvin net D, with an 1845 meter detection range, with a 35mm focal length, ×2 to ×8 digital magnification. Now going up the scale again, what we're going to get with the DTI 450 is a 50mm focal length. Now this is a 640 by 512 sensor resolution, 12 micron, sub 25 millikelvin net D, with a 2635 meter detection range, 50mm focal length, and these are priced at £3,099. Now these are going to be really popular because you're getting everything you need within that one device. So these are going to be a good seller, I reckon. And then moving up to the flagship model, the DTI 640. Now this is a 640 by 480, 12 micron, sub 35 millikelvin net D, with a 2000 meter detection range, a 40mm focal length. Now all that's gone into these is slightly more algorithms and programming in Germany. Now these are handmade in Germany. We watch these get made. Now these are compatible with all devices are compatible with the Zeiss Zip app. But what you can do with this one is you can totally customize your picture. So if you want the sky red, the grass green, and your quarry blue, you can do that and have that as a customizable profile. Now what you can do as well with the zoom, so you can have your zoom. You can zoom all the way to ×10. And it's totally reciprocal, so you can just carry on going round, or you can just keep it spinning one way, so whatever's comfortable for you. Now that's the DTI 640. Now these are priced at £3,500, and that's Zeiss's flagship model in the thermal spotter range. So all of these products are available on our website. Head over to www.scottcountryinternational and order yours today. Cheers.
Well, that's it for this week, folks. On the next episode of the Night Vision Show, we are back with Thomas as he's out in the forest after a monster boar. And this will be an episode you definitely don't want to miss. If you like these videos, please like, share and subscribe, and hit that notification bell below to get all the notifications of our latest content drops. So thanks for watching.